Yeah, we are in the championship match of the Three Rivers Open. Dana Miller-Mackie defeated Leanne Barrett in order to advance to the championship match. She is now going to start out this game.
4 strikes on 37, 6 on 38. I don't know, she's had trouble on both and then been lined up on both, so it's been going back and forth for her. Like I want another ball there.
I was going to say, it looked like she switched balls again. Opening up with the 6-8 bad break.
Changed balls, ball driving really hard, probably trying to get that carry. She was lacking a few times there, and 6-8.
Pin even went up against it, tried to move it a little bit.
All right, Dana.
Oh, what a conversion, you bet.
Great shot. You can go for it in the first frame. You got to go for it. Look at this, just hitting that right side of the 6-pin, sliding over, just nicked the back of that 8-pin.
Carolyn Dorin-Ballard making her 4th appearance as the top seed this year. Last week she was defeated by Wendy McPherson Papanos 221 to 203 in that final match. And we're going to see a little excitement out of Carolyn. As we saw it in the opening, she is roaring like a lion.
And she looks like it. She's aggressive. She had a choice to make. We watched her warm up. She had a choice of playing in where she's at right now with a shinier surface ball that goes longer, or she could have moved right and almost pointed up with a duller surface ball that would grab in the oil and come up. She chose to stay in. Looks like she can be very aggressive there, stay firm with the shot. 20, 11, and 1 in match play. Carolyn averaged 212.23, but her opponents only averaged 191.83.
One more. Come on! Yes! Come on now!
And I think if nothing else can, she is going to scream them down tonight.
Look at this shot. She's in around, setting it down around 25, going out to about 18, 17, coming back. Actually 16, coming back to 17 where the pocket would be.
I don't even think she needs to be wired up. I think we would hear her without the mic. Meanwhile, Dana Miller-Mackie, a little clap for herself, is going to just try to keep her composure and continue at what she has been doing.
257 high, 159 low. And that seems to be the story pretty much this whole swing also. You can shoot some bigger games, but you also shoot some low games in there.
Come on, Dana.
Through the nose.
And that ball just seems to be hooking up a little strong on lane 37. Going to change balls to shoot this spare. She wants to shoot it pretty straight, hit the left side of the 2-pin and let the ball deflect and take out the 4 and the 7.
13 national titles, trying to win her 14th here in this match. Converts the spare. Carolyn Dorin-Ballard working on a double. First title ever came in the doubles with Lisa Wagner. Came in 1991. She has one other singles title.
Second 3 times. This year, that would be. Carolyn has to feel good right now about her choice and where to play the lanes and what equipment to use, because sometimes you get up there and you have to make a choice and you throw your first couple shots and you go, oh my God, was it the wrong one? Do I switch? So I'm sure she's very pleased that she came out with 2 aggressive shots.
Something distracting Carolyn right now. Still photographer. Oh, coming out to possibly reload, get a little more film, and distracted Carolyn. Now, I understand even last week on her last shot in the 10th frame, was she not disturbed by the foul line judge?
She was. She apparently leaned forward and crossed her legs, so it kind of caught her on her shot there in the 10th frame.
That person that was there was not really to come out from behind their screen that they have.
Come on, ball. Come on, hit it. All right.
She'll take that. Knock that 5 out. Leave herself an easy spare here. Ball didn't quite drive. Got to the right, but it's not rotating the way the last one did. Half pocket. See how the ball deflected. Didn't take out the 5.
Little double jump. Wendy McPherson, Carolyn Dorin-Ballard, Liz Johnson, and defending champion Cheryl Daniels will all be there next week as the LPBT heads to Interstate Lanes in Rossford, Ohio for the championship round finals of the Track Triton Open. Join Jan and I for all the action next Thursday night at 11:30 p.m. Central Time. Jan, I know Carolyn really impressed a lot of people this week. The lanes were very tough. She just stayed in there as #1 for the last 4 rounds, as well as pulling out a urethane ball again and throwing it.
She did.
Come on.
She is fired up. As she did, Leila, she went away from the reactive resin back to the old urethane and moved right yesterday morning when some of us didn't fare so well. Moved out there and kind of pointed the ball up and had a really nice shot, bowled better than anybody, highest block of the morning. So she kind of did it all. I was very impressed in watching her.
Come on, Dana.
Oh, what power that ball had. Just dice in the rack, but 10 pin didn't fall.
She can't throw it much better than that. That's been a good carry shot, and the ball driving that hard this week. It's carried pretty well.
Last title from the #3 position came in Alexandria, Louisiana. Dana thinks she might be traveling to Cairo, Egypt here during the next break, possibly to do a little broadcasting for the AMF World Cup down there. She is also a member of the AMF staff of champions.
And now she's going to switch balls. She's going to go back to the ball she was using earlier on this left lane.
It's easy to tell when they're a different color.
Right. Those I can pick up right away. It's when they use the same ball drilled different. It's hard to tell from here.
Dana Miller-Mackie strikes in the 5th frame, but trails Carolyn by just 10 pins. Carolyn is working on a strike. It can increase that lead to 20 pins.
Carolyn has been in the '1 spot for all 4 rounds of match play 2 weeks in a row now. Both weeks through a lot of changes.
As you mentioned, 2 national titles, 1 a singles, 1 a doubles. Last singles, though, was in 1994. More than 4 years ago, because it was in February of '94.
That ball a little right. There is some conditioner. If you get it too far right, it'll not come back. Good knee bend there. Carolyn has a 5-step approach. Gets the ball moving quick. Right here on 2, she pushes. If she pushes late, it's going to go right. If she pushes early, it'll go left. Great knee bend. She has one of the great classic styles. Not a real cranker style, not a real strong release, but she does what she has to do to get it done. And she uses equipment well.
And a practice-holic.
Yes, she is.
Practice-aholic. Yeah, nice conversion.
That's a count as a double.
Saying hook a lot, hook a lot. That should count as a double because she wasn't sure if that was coming back.
10-pin lead, but if you notice, Dana Miller-Mackie working on a strike there can even up the match. Very, very close championship match here for the title.
Dana looking down.
Here, Carolyn mentioned offense right there. She just said offense to herself.
That was an aggressive shot. She had a lot of ball speed on that one. That caused the ball to slide.
Well, we'll be back. Dana Miller-Mackie has got her work cut out for her here in the championship match. It's heating up.